dead ducks. Again, no pun intended. Anyway, so going into game number 3 here now, as we have our 2 Koreans facing off against one another. MVP versus SK Gaming, as we have spawning up to the top left-hand corner, our red Protoss. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for duckdeok. And spawning down to the bottom right-hand corner, our blue Protoss, representing SK and Korea. Give it up for MC.
Boss back in a finals for the first time in a long time. I think it was August 2012, the ASUS ROG Summer Tournament was a finals he played in, lost versus Tasia. I think it was 4-2. Don't quote me on that. I think it was something around that. But now he finds himself in another finals. But duckdeok finding himself in his first big finals.
He's hungry for it, man.
He is. And he's showing it that at the end of the day, that cheeky probe, man, that always does that.
He does.
At the end of the day, duckdeok is just wanting to show that he can be a winner, just like everybody else. Everybody wants to be a winner. Everybody wants to show that they are capable of creating a big fan base. Everyone wants to show that they're capable of winning big international tournaments. And now duckdeok's finally got his chance. He's in this final.
And you are right, Mr.
And he wouldn't be the first person this year to make a big name for himself to win a big final.
Protoss seem to have a knack for that, actually, now that I think about it.
That's right, Stardust making his name off the back of DreamHack. And duckdeok, aka MVP Finale. And if you don't know who MVP Finale is, then you must not have watched the earlier days of StarCraft 2 in Korea, because that name definitely should ring a bell.
He's been around for ages, I think I recall.
2010, played in GSL Season Open 2 or Open Season 2, whatever it was called back then. And he's been around, didn't really have too much success in 2010, 2011, just dipping out of Code A here and there. But 2012 is when he really made a name for himself within the GSTL games and other Korean Star League, or whatever they were called, the Korean Star Team League, or the KST, I think it was called. I'm not too sure of its actual name, but yeah, he was an important member for that team. Well, still is.
Yeah, he is. And MVP, you know, you were saying before that a lot of people just know MVP for, you know, Don Regu and stuff like that, but the depth of the MVP team is actually really, really good. You mentioned Sniper previously. There's a guy like Keen, who is quite lovable, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
There was
Deal with it.
There was for a long time Genius, who was there for a bit. So very, very cool names on the MVP team.
And duckdeok opening up for 2 gateways again. I have a feeling he may go 3. 3 gateways seems to be very strong against any opponent trying to tech off 1. 1 gateway, that is. And MC has decided to do that with quite a bit of gas mined earlier on. He's thrown down the Twilight Council here. Too difficult to know which this is. It actually can be any. It's a 50-50 flip here, depending on what MC wants, whether it be DTs or Blink.
I think he goes Blink. Because if you look at the strength of the game he played out against Wellmu, he made Blink work really, really well on this map. So based on that, I would go with Blink.
Against a 3 gateway player, I think Blink's very strong. If he's able to research Blink, defend while he's researching Blink, then counterattack with Blink, I think that's very strong. So he definitely should want to increase his gateway count up to 3 is fine here. I definitely don't think you need 4. But 3 is fine. So what MC's plan is, for sure, is probably expecting this 3 gateway play from his opponent again.
Yeah.
But is mentioning making sure he can hold on until Blink is ready, and then pounce like a tiger.
Pounce like a tiger. And yeah, the Robo is on the way here.
And MC's seen the pylon on the right-hand side.
Oh, wow. That's giving him a bit of an indication as to what his opponent might want to do, which he should be able to deal with quite quickly. And free damage. Free damage. Yum, yum, yum. Free damage.
Free DPS. Anyone? Free DPS? Free damage. Anyone?
MC will take it.
MC does take it, and he's got a probe out there as well, so he's going to be able to counterattack quite rapidly as Blink is on its way. Boss has the high ground for now, because there is not a Mothership core present from his opponent, at least down there. So the Boss just needs to keep calm until Blink is done, seconds away. And he's going to be able to hold this high ground.
Yeah.
And Blink is done. Well, not done, but, 30, 40 seconds away.
He could start even chasing this down if he wanted to.
He is chasing it down. He blinking well is.
He blinking well is.
And this is a perfect time to keep on making stalkers and go for the counterattack. He's got a probe and pylon on the left-hand side. Build that pylon probe.
Is he going to do it?
3 stalkers first, then the pylon. Oh, I saw a red click there next to that probe, though.
Yeah, there
Lucky
was.
that probe's moving.
And I think he's actually
the boss toss is going to catch some units here.
Oh.
He's got blink, remember. He can always micro away from this. Oh, that was not good. That was definitely
he can
not
micro
good.
for it and then loses a Stalker. Yeah, that's not the best control there from MC just yet, but looking to put on the pressure. But there is an Immortal.
Yeah, he squeezed an Immortal out and a second one there as well. Maybe if MC can micro like a goddess or a god.
Okay. Yeah. Well, MC is actually going to try and breach the high ground now, and he does. As these Stalkers, again, very, very good micro here from MC, could win him favorable engagements. He's going to actually take the Mothership core. It's a Photon Overcharge down.
That's big.
Uh-oh.
That's big here. The boss toss going to hammer down some pressure for sure. 3 Zealots come in. He's going to try and use Time Warp as his advantage now with the Zealots. If he can get Time Warp down, get the Zealots at the front. The Zealots will charge down the Immortals, and then he can use his Stalker micro behind it to try to win the fight.
Yeah, those Zealots are so important here for those to actually try and tank the damage, and the good blink micro already here from MC, trying to blink back, trying to also focus down that first Immortal. Will he get it? He gets one, but at the price of a Stalker there, the Zealots are now gone for MC, so he still has to be very, very careful. That third Immortal was the savior of duckdeok.
Oh, the Mothership core stays alive there.
Ooh.
Manages to get through that.
And can start blink microing back again here. The second Immortal was not shooting. Time Warp was very, very annoying for it.
Shields are regenerating on that second Immortal. He needs to target it down. It's in red health.
And he's losing so many Stalkers here as well, but the Zealots move forwards. He kills off one Immortal. He kills the second one. This is so close.
It's so close, and there's just no other Immortal being made here by duckdeok. And the 2 Zealots got another Stalker. MC's got to go now if he wants to win this game. He has to go now. 2 Zealots and however many Stalkers he's got, 5. He can win this fight, and if then he gets to the robotics facility as well to stop the Immortal,
he's on top of it.
This is where MC can do it, but he has to get there fast.
He sees the Chrono Boost on it, and he's just going to go for the Stalkers initially here. He knows if he can kill those off, then the Immortal will have nothing to buffer for it. Only probes, in fact, which is not exactly the best of trades here for duckdeok. If it actually comes along, he still has his Mothership core alive. It's still alive. A great blink here. Catches another Stalker. A few Zealots are in a good position. Photon Overcharge goes down for duckdeok as well to try and prevent this. But there's so many Stalkers right now. He goes for the Mothership core. He's going to take it down.
That Immortal's going to get a lot of damage down.
Needs the Zealots to hit it. Needs the Zealots to be in there, and there they do. They get to it. And now duckdeok is on the back foot. 15 are supplied to 31. Army supplies 12 to 4.
On the other side of the map, no. duckdeok with balls of steel just walked in 2 Zealots, man. He's going to get into that mineral line. He's going to get into that mineral line. He's going to try and do damage. I think he's already done damage in that mineral line. The probe count is low here for MC, who's forced to warp in Stalkers.
And there you go, GG. duckdeok realizes those Stalkers, too much to deal with. 2 to 1.
2 to 1. Close game there.